Uh, the president has a physical today, and the White House says they're going to release a lot of information. I have been throughout my career a strong advocate for a lot of information about a president's health, and no president or presidential candidate has been as forthcoming as I think they should be for the public interest. And it is a testament to the failure of the media and any other interested party, but primarily the media, to force presidents to do this because they can get away with it, and they always have. They should have every test under the sun. The full test results should be made available, and then the doctors should come and answer questions. And the news organizations, rather than sending political reporters to ask the doctors questions, should send their medical reporters, because the political reporters don't have a clue what to ask the doctor and how to read the report. That's what should happen. But none of that happens. And one of the many, many reasons why what President Biden and his team did to cover up his mental decline is outrageous, is it now has allowed the Trump administration to do what you're about to hear Caroline Levitt do, which is to say, well, compared to the last administration, which didn't make the doctor available and participated in a conspiracy of cover up and collusion, including with the media, to make it not at all transparent what the state of Joe Biden's mental health was. The thing I said throughout was there's one of two possibilities. Either he did not have a test for Alzheimer's, which is an outrage, not just for the public, but his family. If my father or my spouse had the traits and the behaviors he did, I'd get him an Alzheimer's test. So either he had it and they didn't release the results, even though it showed he didn't have it, or he never got it, which is outrageous, or he had it and it showed a problem and they didn't tell us. None of those are good. None of those are good. If he secretly had the test and they didn't release it and it didn't show he had Alzheimer's, that's the best possibility. But even that's not good. Okay? And probably not the outcome that occurred. So here's Caroline Levitt taking full advantage of what Joe Biden and the media and Joe Biden's team and the media did by saying they would release some information, but I bet you they don't release everything they should. I bet they don't make the doctor available for full questioning. Number one, please.
As I have said, the president is undergoing his long-scheduled physical. It's a yearly physical that every president receives, and we will provide an update on that by the president's physician as soon as we possibly can.
And about the former president and transparency regarding his health.
Well, I can tell you there was certainly a lack of transparency from the former president, from the entire former administration, and frankly, a lot of people in this room when it came to the health and the competence of the former president of the United States, Joe Biden. There was one of the greatest cover-ups and frankly political scandals this nation has ever seen. It's been unraveled in some recent books that are being written by journalists who engaged in that cover-up and scandal, which is quite ironic. But this president is clearly committed to transparency. You in this room see him and hear from him on a daily basis. You in this room know from covering him, it's hard to keep up with him. He is a machine working around the clock every single day. And the physician, after today's physical, will provide an update on the report in the effort of transparency.
Provide an update on the report. So it's, as we speak now, it's 6:17 Eastern time. Happens to be a Friday night. And everybody knows you put out news, you don't want to get a lot of coverage on a Friday. Maybe they'll put it out tonight, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But I hope that it's a lot of information, and I hope the doctor doesn't just put out one of those letters that the president's gotten in the past that says he's in the best health of anyone this doctor's ever examined. And I hope the doctor takes questions, and I hope if he does, or she does, I think it's a he, that the press sends doctors and medical experts to ask the questions and not knucklehead political reporters.